What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Welcome to tonight's show. Sonny, you want to say what up?
Hey y'all, hey.
What up, though? So it is Monday, June 29th, last Monday, Wednesday. I don't know why I'm thinking about Wednesday. Last Monday of the month. And it's going to be starting a new month in a couple of days. Summer's in full effect. It's super hot over here. What's it like over there? Is it, you guys getting that 80, 90-degree weather too?
Well, we getting low 80s. The next, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be like mid 80s. The next couple of days is gonna be like over the hundreds.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that too. Supposed to be like feel like 109 tomorrow. So not looking forward to that. I'm not a fan of cold, not a fan of hot. So nothing works for me. So yeah. We got a great show lined up tonight. We're going to be talking about the songs we sung along to when we were younger, and probably shouldn't have been singing these songs. Definitely didn't
That
understand the
part.
lyrics until later, or even if we understood the lyrics, we might have just still sung them because we thought they were cool songs. But we sang
Definitely should
what?
not have been
So yeah, so we're going to talk about that today. I got a couple other topics to go through as well. Um, Actually, I want to start with the one Dame just posted in the group chat earlier. I thought this was hilarious. Kind of on par with our topic today. Um, your homeboy Drewski. So Drewski is definitely Dame posted that Drewski is undefeated, and I don't disagree. I don't disagree. He posted recently a video of a parody that he did, which is supposed to be like a prequel to Michael called Joe, and he Drewski is over the top. I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
didn't
crazy.
catch that one. So yeah,
Yeah. He's done it again. I don't know what the thoughts are on the internet yet, or what the if there's any backlash, or if there's any. I doubt if there's going to be any backlash. I'm sure people are just finding this funny. He basically is running a little preview campaign right now, and Drewski in Drewski fashion is definitely making it hilarious. Definitely got the spirit of Joe Jackson in this video, and doing his thing, dressed up as usual. He goes full on, with the makeup, with the sets and everything. He's got these real productions going on for real. Let's just be honest. He really kind of puts it on and does his thing. But yeah, definitely go check that out. It's his trailer called Joe. So make sure you guys check that out. I think it's kind of hilarious. I don't see any problem with it, but it's
this
the
I
internet.
feel like it's
Somebody's
gonna be
gonna
interesting because all his other skits been pretty funny and very
yeah,
very on time response with things,
for sure.
especially since he just hosted the BET Awards. So it's
Oh,
like
right, right.
that
I wonder
yeah.
if they're gonna show this during it. I wonder if he did this for that. It's quite possible. Maybe that's another reason he has such a good production little skit going on. So yeah, make sure you guys follow, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when to catch us. And but in the meantime, so let's get to it. We sang what? Like what's a song that's standing out for you that we kind of sang along to and just didn't care what the lyrics were? Oh, did you?
Let
I
me
think
get
you
one.
muted
So
yourself.
so off the top, you know what pops in my head immediately? Hey
Mhm.
Keela, you know what pops in my head, and I believe I was in high school then, but t-shirt and my panties on. We had
Oh,
absolutely no business singing this song, and like we were singing it.
right.
Yeah, I was in high school, and I remember this when this song came out. I forget the actual year it came out, but I know I was in high school.
Got
At least I
you.
think I was. Ooh, geez, now
Yeah,
you're gonna make me.
I mean, you might be right because I do feel like I was in college, and I think
Now
I'm a
let me
few
hold on.
years.
I'm about to Google it because now I feel
Yeah,
like I
I'm a
need to
few
know.
years older than you, so it's quite possible. Let me see, T-shirt.
Yeah, it came out in 1998. Yep, I got into high school in 97. Yeah, that's why I said
Gotcha.
I was in high school. A new kid, didn't know nothing about nothing.
Right.
T-shirt and my panties on. Like why?
Hmm.
Why? I don't think my mother allowed us saying it, but I distinctly remember singing it at my grandma's house with my cousins.
Got you. Yeah,
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 outside.
yeah.
Wow,
So that's Adina Howard featuring Jamie Foxx. Big hit for Adina Howard. Definitely
I
one of
didn't realize
the.
it featured Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So like I literally I googled it and didn't catch it until you said, and I looked over and it said Jamie Foxx.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is before he became out like a singer. He was a Jamie Foxx show, was it?
Yeah.
Or now
Well,
it's like
he
mobile
might have
action.
already had an album out at that time. Um, I feel like when was his first album? His first album
Keelan said two live
was
crew songs.
uh oh he had a CD called Peep This in July of 1994. Unpredictable didn't come out until 2005. But yeah, Peep This came out in 1994. So yeah, it was definitely well after he had already put out a full uh, uh
I think we ain't know Jamie like that. We knew Jamie from the Jamie Foxx show, but I
I
don't think
definitely knew it. Now, you remember the song Infatuation? Jamie Foxx Infatuation. That was 1994.
what was it like singing a little bit or
Infatuation. Sing a little bit. Girl, you asking a lot.
because I don't know. I'm like I like you really got like you got to sing a
Yeah,
song.
you gotta Google that one. It's
Okay.
two live crew songs. Oh, hands down. I mean, we talking this. We I was really young when Two Live Crew came out, and I definitely was dancing and singing to their songs as a young kid. So yeah, Two Live Crew definitely um, is on the list. It's definitely on the list. I you know what was it? Oh yeah, Throw That D was 1986. Pop That Pussy was 91. I was in middle
Pop
school in
that
91.
pussy, baby. Oh, that's
Yeah.
what we. Yeah. Oh
Um,
my God. Oh wow.
yeah.
So that take me
Me
back
So
real quick.
Horny was 1999. So you were still in high school. Keela said face down, ass up. Oh yeah, a lot of big hits back in the 90s and in the late 80s. So definitely when we were kids, she was literally
Savage in the
babies. Some of us.
stacks.
I think Keela, you probably was a baby when Throw That D came out in '86. So
Hey
definitely we were
yo.
young, too young to be singing some Two Live Crew, and our
Hey
parents knew
yo.
it, but
What the hell was we growing up to? Blame our parents for that. Because my mom see I don't.
I
I've
can't
heard
really blame
it, like
my
at other
parents.
people's barbecues.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I'm about to say. I can't really blame my parents. This definitely was a cousin thing. My cousins
Yeah.
being older than me. I think my oldest cousin is close to 10 years older than me. I think she's in her mid 50s. Um, uh, yeah, Kilo said she was born in 81. So yeah, she definitely was a baby when Throw That D came out. Um, the I would say, what was it? The New Dance Show here in Detroit was huge for playing certain songs that we definitely should have been listening to as young kids. They didn't play explicit music on there, but they played older music. So being able to sit there with my cousins listening to songs, and then they would turn on their tapes or whatever, and albums, LPs, and we'd be listening a little bit of anything. So. And then, like you said, at the cookouts, it definitely would be some music playing that as young kids.
Depends on what family member house it was at. It was
Oh yeah,
always somebody that was gonna play a song that no kids had no business singing or anything like that. And yeah,
for sure, for sure. Now one that stood out for me that Dane posted, or he sent me because he sent me a list. Hold on a second, I'm trying to pull up my little list here. So Dame sent a list of songs. One that stood out for me was Shirley Murdoch, "As We Lay." Now, my aunt was
that's a classic. Yes.
Shirley Murdoch fan, huge Shirley Murdoch fan, and so she listened to a lot of Shirley Murdoch songs. But As We Lay was one of those ones. It would just be on repeat. I mean, just on repeat.
I heard that. I heard that in my household. I've heard that a couple times. Yes.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with As We Lay, definitely go check that out. Definitely not a song that a 5 or 6 year old should have been listening to, or I might have been 8 or 9 at the time.
So I was way younger than you, and I remember this song. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely. Janet Jackson, Let's Wait a While. Now that one,
it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what was bad in that one. I'm sure it was something though, because I mean Janet Jackson did have a knack for sliding some stuff into a song. So I'm pulling up the lyrics here now. Let's see here. So let's see. Remember that special night, shining bright. Oh, here we go. This must be what he's talking about. So this is one of those situations where you sing something and the words aren't bad, it's the intent, you know. And this is classic Janet Jackson. Janet is notorious for sliding in innuendo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean she can be a little explicit herself, but for the most part, a lot of her
she'll do it with a nice little.
Yeah, so you talking about remember that special night when all the stars were shining bright. We made our first endeavor to stay together. Like, yeah, we know what that meant. Now we didn't know what it meant back then, but we know what it means now. You know what I'm saying? Definitely stands out as an inappropriate song for young kids. And I'm trying to remember, when did this come out? 1986.
89. I'm 86. I can't read.
Yeah,
I can't
86. Get
my glasses.
1986. Keela, spot on. In between the sheets. Yeah.
No, I was about to say Sexual Healing. We all was.
Oh, Sexual Healing.
I get that feeling. We all was. We didn't know what they were talking about, but we was singing it.
And that's the funny thing. Is thinking about the songs our parents listened to. My dad was big into blues, big into he was big into blues, and he played a little bit of country, but blues songs notorious for being very explicit, very just raunchy in their own way. And
one of Marvin Gaye albums was like all over, like he just was. Soon I'll Be Loving You. Like we can name the songs.
Right.
Like I listened to, like I've heard those songs when I was a kid, and what was it? I forget the name of the album. That whole what the hell is it? Come live with me, Earth Angel. Angel, come live with me, Angel. It's the whole. I can't think of the name of the album. I'm trying to remember it right now.
It was by Marvin Gaye.
It was Marvin Gaye.
Oh, here it is. Come live with me. What's
the album?
Came out in 1976. It was on the I Want You album.
Yeah, that whole album. Marvin was talking about he wanted to do some, like he was just talking on that whole album. Like it's not one song that was for kids at all. But like I remember hearing these songs, and as an adult, I'm like, that man was out here just.
Yeah. What do you say? I want to be your lover. I really, really want to be your lover. When you want some solitude, you can have it. Please walk around nude at least 3 times a day. You can have it your way if you decide to stay. Okay.
Yeah. And ain't even all
this is where all your fantasies in. Let me explore all your treasures. I'm sure that's what that is. All your treasures. I'll turn you on until all those freakish pleasures.
Yeah, Marvin was out here. Listen, he was letting you know, listen, come on over here.
Yes.
That whole album, like that whole I Want You album, all the songs. After the dance, like it's so many.
Yeah. What up, though, Dane?
Hey.
Yeah, we're going through. We already going through the list.
Did you already get to mine? The first one?
Not the first one. I mentioned As We Lay. Mentioned Let's Wait a While. Minnie Riperton. That was the first one he put on the list. Loving You by Minnie Riperton.
Look at the lyrics.
So hold on, let me look up these lyrics. Let's see. Loving You lyrics. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me pull up this thing. Here we go. Loving You. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loving You is easy. Blah blah blah. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Okay. A little innuendo there. Let's see. Loving You, I feel your soul shining through. Let's see. Oh, wait. Am I missing it?
You passed it.
You say 1, 2, 3, 4. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Making love with you is all I want to do. Loving you is more than just a dream come true.
And every time we move, no, it goes down for a little bit further.
Oh, and everything that I do is loving you. No, okay. Yeah, this is more innuendo, just more innuendo. Yeah. She definitely puts
innuendo. I'm talking about the songs that we heard the lyrics and somehow it wasn't gathering what was saying, like not no innuendo, like T-shirt my pains on, like that. We was singing that song and the actual lyrics, like we sung them and still was like, and then
right. Keela said knew all the words. Knew all the words. All right, so another big one is your homeboy R. Kelly. But before we knew him as Freaky Kales, everything that R. Kelly was singing was off the radar.
I don't see nothing wrong. That's what he was saying.
I don't see nothing wrong. 12 play was a big one. That one right
AJ but a number.
Oh, AJ number the man. Well,
singing that song, not realizing what he was talking about was crazy.
Like we knew what it was talking about, but didn't realize what it was talking about.
He was in our face, like unapologetic. This is what I'm doing.
Exactly.
This is what I'm doing. Mind your fucking business. Y'all sing along to it. It's crazy.
Right.
Step in the name of love. Step in the name of love.
What up, though, Guy Piggies? What up, though? But yeah, it's crazy because it's one of those things where you make some assumptions and just don't think that it's a problem, that kind of thing. But then there's some songs when that what they're talking about, like you said, but you're singing along anyway. But like you said, we're definitely too young to be singing those songs.
Hey, Infidelity. Whitney Houston.
Oh, wait. What's that one? I don't know.
Oh, you know the song. It's on my list. Whitney Houston, the first one.
So I'm assuming that the title is not
Saving My Love for You. Saving all my love for you. Oh yeah, I remember that song. That was 85, so we were definitely kids. Let's see here. So that one, you said that one was about infidelity, and that's another one of those ones where it's like there's a few songs out there that I remember talking about either cheating on somebody, stealing somebody's girl, or stealing somebody's man. Who was that? Was it Usher? He's got a song for sure talking about. He's got a couple songs talking about cheating on his girl. I feel like
Donnell Jones.
Oh yeah, Donnell Jones. It's a few of them. It's a few R&B singers that really have dove deep on the taking your woman songs and just cheating in general. But definitely it was a bop, so we were singing along to it. And it's funny because I was going to make a list of the ones that I remember about this type of subject, is that there's certain songs that we sing as if they're love songs, but they're really about either breaking up, not liking the person anymore, or not wanting to be in a relationship. But we sing them as if they're love songs. You know what I mean? The lyrics don't go along with the feeling. But because the song sounds good, the beat sounds good, the music sounds great.
Before I let go,
I got one for you.
Let go. That's a good one.
Every barbecue. Before I let you go.
Yeah. Now we sing that like it's a party song.
Or hold on.
like,
Or the electric slide. Everybody out there don't like to slide. That's not what the song is about.
Oh, wait. What's electric slide about?
Oh,
You can't see it. It's electric.
Drugs?
No, it's about the vibrator.
Oh,
and we was out here.
Wait a minute.
We was dipping. We was smacking the ground, doing the dance, and that's not about none of that.
I'm dancing to vibrator music.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's nasty
it's
work.
About a vibrator.
That's nasty work.
That's what it's about. It's about a vibrator, and we out here just slapping the floor, doing the dances.
slapping the floor with a vibrator.
You know that one part you get down, you slap the floor, and you already know. We out here jamming to it.
You explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Hold on.
No, that's what they said. If you Google it, that's what they said the song was about, and nobody really paid attention to it. But like when you look at the lyrics,
hold on, electric slide lyrics. Hold on.
That's what they were saying. It was about. They said it was about a vibrator.
Slide. All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, it is electric. It's sliding.
Let me see. Trying to pull it up. Google for some reason said it can't.
So while you pull that up, let's talk about Murder, She Wrote. The whole reggae song that everybody in the club danced to. Heard about this girl. Her name was Maxine, and we always jamming to it. Not realizing he was talking about abortion and somebody out here wilding in the streets. And we was all just dancing and grinding on each other to that song.
All right, here we go. I found the lyrics. Pull up. Share this tab. Sorry, I'm trying to make it bigger.
They were saying that it was about a vibrator.
Let's see. Here we go. I got a groove from this music. Just can't hide. Are you coming with me? Come, let me take you on a party ride. I'll teach you to electric slide. Some say it's mystic. You can't resist it. Can't do without it. Jiggle a Mesa Cara. She's a pumping like a medic. Oh, oh, really? This could be. She's moving like electric. She sure got the boogie. Don't want to lose it, but you can't choose it. Okay. Take you on a party ride. Okay. All right. Understood. All right. Got it. This is interesting. Yeah, this is not what I expected. I don't
know if the group said it, but it was like a thing on social media where it was basically finding out like what it was about.
Right.
But yeah, right. Murder, She Wrote was definitely about abortion.
Yes, Murder, She Wrote. That was one of those. That was my song too. Yeah,
and they made a Spanish version called Taxi.
Oh, really? Okay, okay. Interesting.
And it's basically
I definitely didn't know that going into it, as well as it took years, I guess maybe decades before I found out. Yeah, I know there's a little girl named Maxie, blah, blah, blah. Pretty face, bad character, pretty face, bad. Let's see, you run into every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you find there was a mistake. She was cruising the corners at the juke joints. I remember that part. Oh yeah, making love with the coolie Chinese, white man, and Indian. Basically, like she's
out in the street. She was
up everybody. Yeah. What to say?
No, but like this, the way he was talking about it, like he was
right. I'm trying to find. Oh. Damn, it just says it right there. I never heard this part of the lyrics.
That's what I'm saying. Like when they broke it down, I'm like, Georgia.
Now she back on the streets, not with a baby in the pram. Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. Wait. And just the other day, see her 6 months pregnant. Oh, Lord. That's crazy. Did not know that. Did not know those lyrics was right there in the middle of it.
That's like that. What's the other one song? The other Jamaican song when they talk about killing homosexuals.
No, I ain't heard that one.
That with the bar and the chichi man bar. That song is about they don't fuck with gay people.
Wait, what?
That song.
Yes, is
about not liking homosexuals and burning them.
What?
Yeah, and mind you, we in the club.
Exactly. I mean, I ain't heard the song in a minute, but
and no, it was funny because I ran across it on TikTok, and the guy was like, he said, "Y'all just be in the clubs and dancing to anything we put out," and he was saying, he was like breaking down the lyrics, and he was like, "Yeah, so we, mind you, everybody in the club just just jamming," and it was like, "Oh no, wait,
wow.
what?
Wow.
Like you stuff you don't know because you just like you out here."
Dancing to abortion jingles and vibrator music is crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. This
imagine the songs that we know in English that we were singing, we didn't know what was going on. Exactly. Now we over here just singing these songs that we don't know the actual language, and we just like it sounds good. I'ma dance.
Right.
Yeah, not knowing crazy. That some, like a lot of their songs are like telling stories. Mm-hmm. But like the beat, and everything they got going on, you don't even think about it. But like, unless you of that descent and know that language, you won't even know what you're singing. You just singing along song. Just like how people was upset about what's the name when he did the Super Bowl? Like we not gonna understand what he's saying. We been singing songs, we don't know what they were saying.
Well, yeah, that part. Yeah, that was the crazy thing about that is people complaining about that, and it's like y'all sing songs all day that y'all have no clue.
We've been saying Mama Say, Mama Sa, Momaku Sa, and Michael Jackson wasn't saying that. But we've been over here singing it.
Right. Let me see what you say, Dame. 30 years later, mind blown not right. But yeah, I'm blown away. I did not know
what do you like?
Abortion I did know about the abortion jingle. I didn't know we were singing to homophobic music and vibrator music. That's just crazy. Like that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I'm still singing because when it come on, I'm gonna dance to it. I'm gonna dance to Murder She Wrote. I'm gonna be still jamming.
Right.
You know the words now.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Thank you, Jamaican TikTok.
All right. Before we get into the next part of this topic, I want to talk about this story I found. This one's crazy. So this is coming out of Milwaukee. I guess recently there was a wedding and everything was going great until it was time for the reception. And police say that there was a fight and over meatballs, and it led to a shooting. So unfortunately, 2 people were shot in the middle of this altercation, which started over a dispute over table manners. Basically, a guy who was actually a groomsman was caught by someone in the kitchen eating meatballs directly out of the pan with his hands. And so he was told to grab a plate, and then, within minutes, all of a sudden someone starts, arguing, and then it leads to a shooting. And so the criminal complaint said that the woman that told him to get a plate was shot in the arm and the leg, and another man was shot in the back of the neck. Both had to go to the hospital for treatment, of course. They said that the bride ended up confronting the guy who came out of the kitchen with a gun and took his keys from him and was in some kind of scuffle. I don't know how she's fighting somebody with a gun, but she grabbed his keys, and so he ended up running off instead of being able to drive away. So he was caught. So it's 41-year-old Thomas Redrick Williams. He's charged with 2 counts of first-degree reckless injury with use of a dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm by a felon, and a felony bail jumping. The crazy thing about this situation, so it wasn't the actual groomsman that started the shooting, but I guess what he did led to the shooting. And the guy that did the shooting was already a known felon going by the name of Boog. And his girlfriend or wife ended up giving him up. So the police went and talked to his wife. She told the police that the 2 of them attended the wedding. She had a 9mm in her glove box. In the car that he drove, he dropped her off at home, went back to the wedding, and that's when the situation popped off. They said that it looks like I don't know where they found him, but they did just track him down and was able to arrest him. But long story short, he was convicted of felony strangulation back in 2014. He was freed on bond in a separate case charging 3 counts of felony possession, and the conditions that took effect on June 20th, which means that he was supposed to be, after June 20th, he was supposed to be going back to jail for felony possession, and he ended up doing this on that exact day, doing this shooting. And so he wasn't supposed to be having any firearms, wasn't supposed to commit any new offenses. So now, if convicted, he can face up to 25 years each on these charges, plus a possible added time under the weapon enhancer. So yeah, crazy. Yeah, you that's the thing. Nowadays, you can't tell people nothing. You know, you say something to somebody, it could end in you getting hurt or worse. So you definitely got to be careful out here with people you deal with. Definitely got to be careful with just strangers in general. And this also brings up the situation of, you know, how do you handle situations like this where people feel like, you know, they should at least be able to check folks or maybe even help somebody in their time of need. I was reading another story where I think it was something to do with somebody was getting attacked and 2 people tried to help and they both end up getting shot and killed. You know, it's like you have to fear for your own life in these kind of situations where it's like, either I try to help this person, try to be a nice person and, you know, good productive citizen to help out, but then do you really want to risk your own life dealing with somebody that's crazy who may decide to attack you or worse?
I'm a firm believer in sometimes you just got to mind your business and call police and go ahead and mind your business.
Yeah.
Because you just never know nowadays. Like I said, you can go with the intention of really trying to help somebody and end up dead. How many people you know that try to intervene to something end up dying? How many people I know that passed trying to intervene to stop the situation and they end up getting killed and they had nothing to do with it. They were just trying to stop the conflict or whatever it was.
Right.
So it's just like, but see, even then, Lakila said, let trained professionals handle. Sometimes them trained professionals ain't trained, right?
Yeah.
They come and escalated 10 times worse than what it needs to be. So, I mean, you could call them. I would call them too, but at the same time, it's just like you just don't know. Like, like
the young lady who I don't know if she called the police or somebody called the police. They came to her house and they ended up shooting her and her kid. Like, what is that about? And then another girl had the police come to her house. Not they weren't even supposed to be there. They were at the wrong house and they shot her dog.
Yeah. Like even what was it? Last week, like Father's Day weekend, this lady was outside. I don't know why she decided to just lay on the ground in between my property and another property. She was laying out there, like she was arguing with everybody, calling people the N-word with hard R, like yelling at people, telling like just outlandish shit, right? And I didn't even realize that she was there till I went out and threw my trash. But I'm like, I kept hearing a commotion outside, right. And I was just like, at some point she finally left because she got an argument with the wrong person that didn't go the way she wanted it to go, and stuff like that. But it's like to even get involved and tell somebody that you don't know this crazy person just laying out on the ground on a hot, on like 80-degree day, just laying out on the ground next to trash. Like they don't clearly not in her right mind.
Right.
It has been better for me to say something to her like, hey, stop, you know, because of course she closer to my property. It would have been like, let me, like, why she not calling? I'm like, I don't want to get involved, and I'm not saying nothing to her because if she say something to me, I ain't even trying to argue because I don't know what type of time you on. And I don't feel like going to jail because you over here wilding out, and I don't got time to figure out what's going on with you because obviously something's off about you. You're in a black neighborhood, yelling out the N-word to people and arguing with kids as they walk. Like, I don't think one person walked by that she wasn't having an argument with. So it's like one of those things. Do you approach it, just call the cops, and then like, okay, I can call the cops. y'all gonna come to my house and I gotta go outside and like this lady right here, you're not gonna just go and say nothing to her. Like, I don't want to be involved. So I just stayed, like, I heard her, could close my window, continue my day. At some point, she argued with the wrong person, and then I heard her get up and leave. I'm like, okay, so I think she argued with enough people, and this person was almost about to put hands on her. But she finally left.
Yeah. Yeah, Keela said that's a different type of situation or different type of instance. If I see somebody hurting somebody, doing something to somebody, I'm going to call the police and explain to them. I'm not going to try to save the person myself. Yeah, exactly. But that's the crazy part. It's like in this situation, it was all over some meatballs. Like, you want to call the police over some meatballs? You're not going to think about that. You're going to be thinking like, oh, I should be able to tell this person, hey, chill out. Use a utensil, grab a plate, something like that.
First of all, you should have
not expect to be getting shot over it.
Yeah, you should have some decorum, not to do nothing like that anyway. But some people.
Yeah.
Said,
just know if it's an altercation, I'm not coming personally to save you. Yeah. Yeah. In this day and age, you really can't take chances. You really can't.
If it ain't my daughter, I'm minding my business.
Yeah, you got to really leave things to the authorities and just hope for the best, because I mean, the thing is that you get involved. And I had to explain this to somebody recently, like, there's times too when you get involved in these domestic disputes and you could end up being the one attacked because the two people that you were trying to save or trying to break up a commotion about, they'll team up on you because this is their normal day-to-day thing, and they just gonna be cool the next day. They can care less about what happens to you. So you got to be really careful in situations like that. Yeah, Keela said, but it also sounded like at one point the situation escalated. Yeah, it did sound like something must have escalated. I mean, I don't know how it escalated to the point where you need to start shooting, but it definitely sounds like there was a little bit more to what was going on. But I think too, that's the thing. I had a friend of mine, say that they had to check somebody about how they were handling food, and the other person, they were offended for some reason, but they were offended nonetheless. It didn't cause a shouting match or an altercation, but it definitely was one of those situations where your common sense or your, trying to teach somebody something or let somebody know, hey, this isn't appropriate, can turn into someone being offended to the point of them, creating a commotion, wanting to, attack you or go after you. If it's not physically, be verbally come after you, that kind of thing, or try to push back on you and make you feel like you're the bad person. And that's the thing, is like you never know how people are going to react to things and how they're going to take your correction or whatever they may be, how they're going to take that to heart.
Yeah, that's like I said, working with kids. You have your eye open on how to deal with humans as a whole. Like I work in many systems where I work with kids, and kids were unruly. You say something to them, I'm gonna tell my mom, and then their mom telling you can't say nothing to them. It's like, well, why are they here?
Right.
Yeah. Like literally, why do you bring them here? If you don't want me to tell them anything, then why are they here?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like I can't correct your child's behavior, not in the malicious way, but like in a regular way. Don't say nothing to my kid because they told me you said it like, how I'm supposed to say it. If you're doing something repeatedly and I keep telling you to stop, I'm gonna say it nicely, excuse me, stop. No, I'm gonna tell you, like, listen. Right. All right, you do this is gonna be the problem. This is gonna be the solution of why we do this. So you're not gonna be able to. It's almost saying like, if you do this, then now you can't do this. You're taking it as I'm punishing your child. I am, because their behavior, so they don't deserve to do this. Like if we're going on a trip and your child's been having a behavior problem for 2 weeks, they're not going on the trip. I'm not arguing about why they're not going on the trip.
Right.
But the
rules. I don't understand how a person can think that they're gonna have their kid around you and then you not be able to say something to them or correct them or chastise them for doing something wrong. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what the crazy part about that is that we always complain about it takes a village to help raise a child, right? Then people complain about then people complain about the village and people who are actually trying to help that child. It's like you can't have it both ways. You like pick a lane.
Exactly.
Pick a struggle.
Is that pick a struggle? Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we got any other songs we want to discuss? I know, Dan, you mentioned a movie or something as well.
We talking about songs.
Yeah.
How the movie into this?
I asked the question.
No, you got a song. Pull another song out for sure.
Oh my God, this was in my head. Oh my God, where did it fucking go? It just went in my head. Doing the butt.
Good for TV.
Oh, doing the butt. Oh man, the doing the butt.
I remember a kid hearing this song and being at the cookouts. We couldn't really. My mom ain't playing, so we really couldn't dance to it. But like, we all know the words to that song.
For sure.
Oh, the funky dance.
Huh?
Oh, the funky dance. Billie Jean.
Yeah, Billie Jean definitely.
Yeah, Billie Jean definitely.
Not my lover.
Right.
No,
say what dance?
Everybody do the nasty dance.
Do the nasty dance. I ain't never did the nasty
dance. Do the nasty dance. That one? I haven't heard that song in forever.
Just do the nasty. Ooh, I'm telling mama, hey, everybody, do the nasty dance.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay,
that's like a super throwback. I ain't hear that in
Yeah. That's been so long since I heard that one. Yeah, but
when did that come out?
Well, yeah, we were kids. It was kids singing the song. now that you mention it,
matter of fact,
we were kids singing that song.
Now we're talking about kids singing the song. Remember the path to that cheap on the left hand side? Remember that one?
Oh yeah. We're talking about smoking weed, smoking a whole blunt, and passing it around. And right.
This is a song that we love. I swear, I love that song too.
About to say, right. They were hits. They were bops.
They were good songs.
Uh-huh.
My mom used to have us singing. My mom's song was "Whoop There It Is."
Oh yeah. I remember "Whoop There It Is."
That was our
singing that too.
Cotton candy, sweet and roll. Here come that Tootsie Roll.
Right. Oh yeah, Tootsie Roll. That was literally about doing basically a booty dance.
Yeah. Oh no! I got one. Gangsta Lean. That was my song. My God, it had vocals. DRS had vocals.
Yes,
they had vocals. But like we was singing this song, and it was like a whole gang song about their homies getting killed, and we was
right.
We was like, what the hell is on? Could you tell him?
Okay.
I'll never. We was out here just singing this song, and I love this song to this day. If I hear it, I'm gonna start singing it.
I got one for you. It's legal now, but Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, Rick James. Yep.
Mary Jane.
You got another one?
I want to go to a Prince song. I'm trying to think of which one.
Oh yeah, well, anything Prince sang in the 80s is definitely inappropriate.
Albums,
so many.
So many.
Albums 1 through 8.
Right.
Because what was Purple Rain about?
Well, Purple Rain
wasn't bad, right?
It wasn't bad. No, Purple Rain wasn't bad. Yeah, he
had some songs on that album.
Much songs at the time.
It was a song on his album that talked about having sex with his sister.
What?
I don't want to know. Luke, he don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Wait.
Now you got Will over here Googling.
Right.
He's on the case. He is on the case. Hold on, let me think. Who else can I think of? Jesus.
I think everybody we grew up with had a freaky song, except for Stevie.
Hold on.
Oh, so yeah, somebody mentioned "Sister" by Prince. Head. Jack You Off.
Yep.
Let's Pretend We're Married. Erotic City is a big one. Darling Nikki. I don't know about Tambourine. I didn't know Tambourine was supposed to be.
What about? See, I know y'all ain't like these songs, but Genie in the Bottle.
Genie in the Bottle.
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera. Yeah.
Oh,
that was my girl. Okay. 1999.
I did a dance off of we did it when I did jazz, ballet, and hip hop. We did a song off of Britney Spears' "I'm a Slave."
See.
Really not.
You learn something about
but I was in college, so it was good for me. It wasn't
I didn't know you did ballet.
I kind of knew, but yeah, I like jazz dance too. They had a couple good songs too. I'm trying to think of any of them songs were a little spicy. They probably were.
Okay. All right. So Tambourine did have some innuendo. I guess he was talking about basically smacking her on the ass. But then also he kind of flipped it and then said he was going to stay home and play his tambourine. So guess he.
Or we could go to TLC, but we were grown by the time that song came out.
That was
the song
90.
Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls.
Oh, Waterfalls, yeah.
Or Let's Talk About Sex, Baby.
Yeah, let's talk about sex.
What was that? Salt and Pepper?
Oh, Red Light Special.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper was Let's Talk About Sex. Yeah.
All the good things. Yeah, that's my jam too.
Red Light Special.
Oh, that was my shit.
Yeah, Red Light Special. But yeah, I believe weren't we grown by then?
We were grown by then. Red Light Special, we were grown, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 94. I was an adult. Sonny wasn't, but
I wasn't. I was still a kid, but I knew that song. Now, you know, my mom didn't want to sing it. I'm Going Down. We couldn't sing Married. I'm going down. We couldn't sing that.
Yeah, that was totally different.
She said but my mom let us sing Giving Him Something He Could Feel. That's a goddamn song
that we should not
have been singing, but I love that song.
Say Give Him Something He Can Feel.
Yeah, give it.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
En Vogue.
By En Vogue. Yeah,
that was our song right back in the day. But we could sing that, but we couldn't sing I'm Going Down. Crazy.
Actually, that song was remade by En Vogue.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. But we were singing that as kids. Yep. Why are we singing a song like Giving Him Something He Could Feel? What are we giving? We didn't know.
Right.
We didn't know. We was singing it. We was singing.
Oh, Never Gonna Get It. Hey, how about Never Gonna Get It?
Oh, yeah, Never Gonna Get It.
And then what's the song? Free Your Mind.
And oh yeah. Free Your Mind.
I wear tight clothing.
The rest of because
that's my song too. We learned that because of what's the song?
Different World.
A Different World.
Different World.
It popped in my head. Yeah.
But no, it was funny. I was watching a video on TikTok and or Instagram or one of those, and it was for Father's Day. This guy posted this video of his daughter coming to sing a song for him. And she gets up in front of him. She's like, "Oh, Daddy, I got a song. I want to sing it." And so she starts singing. I think it was it Beyonce's something about what was the song? Wait a minute.
Oh man,
not Beyonce, but the song was a recent song, and it was about her daddy. But it was, of course, the song was about the other daddy. And she was like, he was like, hold on, wait, don't sing this song. She was like, why not? It's about dads. She's like, not that kind of dad. Hilarious. She was so innocent, so sweet.
What about Some Cut? How old was we when that? Well, I know y'all was older than me.
That would have been in the 90s, I believe.
Yeah, I was probably still in high school when that song came out. Everybody knew when you heard that bed squeak, we knew what it is.
No, it wasn't until 2004. That didn't come out until 2004.
All right, so I was grown. Okay, I'm trying to think of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, She's a Brick House.
Oh, Brick House. Yeah, that was an old 70s tune. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Salt and Pepper.
What up, though, Jamie? Been a long time.
Hey, Jamie.
Keela said Denise Williams' Free was about being a female pimp and not settling. Yeah, I love that song too. That was a good song. I forgot about that one. I didn't know it was about a female pimp though. Interesting. Yeah, so many songs flew under the radar or flew above the radar, and we just still
like it.
Still didn't care.
Definitely, that's my jam. You play En Vogue, I'm giving it something. That's my shit.
Right. Indeed. All right. Any other songs?
Well, if I could think of one, I forget how old I was when Pony came out, but I think we all was off that song for a hot minute.
I was in my teens, maybe. Was that my teens?
You talking about Genuine Pony?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. What was the song? Talking about White Horse, and the song was about heroin, doing heroin.
Yeah.
It was from
Ride
back
the
in the
Right
70s.
Horse.
Yeah, ride the White Horse. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you want to ride the right horse? Yeah, that song was wild.
I've never heard that song.
It was about doing heroin.
Really? You never heard that song?
Yeah, I'm sure you heard it. You probably
no. So I got one too. I remember was I just about to finish high school, and Red Hot Chili Peppers came with the song Under the Bridge.
Oh, okay. I never listened.
It was about suicide.
Oh, okay.
And I love that song.
Yeah.
That's like one of my. I think that's a lot of people like Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's one of the. I like. I know a lot of black people that like that song.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I never listened to them.
I don't know when. I forget when that song came out, but it was called Under the Bridge. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Under the Bridge. Yeah. Let's see here.
I like that song. It's hard to believe that. That's my shit. That's my song. It made me sad. I used to cry when I listened to it because it sounded sad. And I was like, I don't want to be homeless. When did that? You looking it up?
Yeah.
Indicated like 90s.
Oh, we were older back then, but SWV Rain.
Oh yeah, Rain. Yep, that was another one that Innuendo.
91. That came out in 91.
Yeah, this came out. Yeah. Yep, September 91.
That song was so sad, but it was about
But yeah, at the end, it looks like he says, under the bridge is where I drew some blood. I could not get enough, forgot about my love. I gave my life away. Yeah. Where I'll stay. Yeah.
That song, I love that song.
Little innuendo, but definitely you can pull out what it is.
Yeah, I like that song. That was my jam. Like when I doing my little sad I don't want to say emo, but I was in my little sad era.
Right. Yeah, I've never been emo before, so I didn't listen to too much of that stuff. But yeah, back then, in the 90s, in the early 90s, like that, because this was like when I was in middle school. There was a lot of kids.
Oh, see, you knew when it came out. She knew what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Not too many know. But some people do know. They be knowing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were really into that stuff back then when I was in middle school. It was definitely like a different kind of time coming from the 80s where everything was about, partying, drugs, and just wild living. And then in the 90s, we got a lot of garage and grunge bands, a lot of emu, a lot of just alternative rock, stuff like that. And I think that was the birth of alternative rock in the early 90s. So
we got bop and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So it wasn't something I got into just because I was, steeped heavily into R&B, into gangster rap, because gangster rap was new at that time as well. And I think gangster rap was maybe only 2 or 3 years old at that point in 1990, 1991. So yeah, it was definitely a different time. We were all exploring new music, new genres, things like that. So it was
made me think about MOP, Annie Up. I was thinking, I wasn't a robber, I wasn't robbing people, but that was my shit.
Right. I mean, that just makes me think about even later on, just how many artists and songs that you might sing along to where they're doing things you definitely wouldn't be doing, like you say, robbing people, murder, death, everything. Just anything anybody wanted to put onto a song, and it was able to release it, and but it had good beats and it sounded good and we could dance to it. So
yeah, because we always jammed to half a brick, and a lot of us wasn't drug dealers.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Definitely wasn't drug dealers.
Oh man, you got another topic or?
I'm sure I do. Let me see. I'm looking at my backlog
Dave,
now.
does this shirt say social distancing?
Okay.
Social justice champion. Oh, talking about Bigfoot. Yeah, that's a Bigfoot shirt.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, this happened during the pandemic.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but it's the that's what
Bigfoot.
the person in the middle. That's the Bigfoot. That's why it says he's a social distance champion. He's always been socially distancing.
Hey yo.
I remember those shirts. Yeah.
Hey yo.
So while you look for your shirt, you got it, or you still looking?
Oh no, I guess I don't have a backlog. It was two more topics on my list, but they were topics we did last week. I'm going back to what's the name to Messenger.
What you had to say, Dane?
The show or movie I was going to tell you about that was inappropriate. You might remember the movie with Tom Hanks, Big.
Oh yeah,
I like that movie.
What was inappropriate about Big?
He was a 12-year-old boy, right? That wished that he was big. So if you think about it, she slept with a 12-year-old.
Oh, everybody! I remember that people used to say that. That was fine. Yeah,
that was fine.
Really? That was fine.
I'm done.
I was okay with it. He was a grown man.
Hey, yeah.
That'd be like somebody saying, "Oh yeah, you slept with a midget." Like, midgets aren't kids.
Yeah, sometimes they are. Don't they start off as kids and then they gotta grow up?
You're right.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious.
Right.
Yo.
Yeah, no, I've heard that one.
I dated somebody that was much shorter than me.
That's a wild hot take.
Yeah.
That's a wild hot take, really?
Yeah, very much so. Very much.
I think I dated a midget. I was like in a whole relationship with one. He was way shorter than me. He was like 4 or something.
Oh wow, really? Oh damn.
I was taller than him since I known him.
Right.
He was a grown man, and I looked down at him. It's like, come here, you little person.
Oh man, I just saw one of those videos where they be talking about different stuff. And I was going to ask you guys about it. Now I'm drawing a blank on what it was. I should have sent it to the chat. Man.
Willie's fired.
No. I almost remember it. It was.
You only got 14 days to do it at the same time.
Hold on. So what it was about. Damn it! I almost remembered it.
See, Dame, you breathe, and now you don't remember.
So I know
what
it was. Okay, I know what it was. So this is how it went. All right, so there was a young lady getting married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was getting married, and she had her wedding party, and actually had the whole wedding. She told the whole wedding that the color, she wanted everybody to wear black. She wanted everybody in black. I'm assuming she was still in white, but she had all the groomsmen, bridesmaids, so the whole wedding party, as well as the audience, everybody was wearing black. She said everybody looked good. She had everybody all, in the, whatever the holding area was before they went out, for the ceremony. And so as they were getting ready to leave out of the holding area, one of her bridesmaids said that she needed to fix her makeup. So she was like, all right, cool. So she went, she got in her position. Everybody else was, up ahead to do the walk down the aisle. Everybody started walking down the aisle, and she's like 5 minutes later, she comes out, and as she's walking down, she's like, at first she was just looking at her, new husband. She was all happy. Everything was looking great until she kind of looked over, and out the corner of her eye, she caught the bridesmaid that went to go fix her makeup was standing in a brand new dress, all red, bright red, stop sign red. And she was like, of course, like thrown off, but also looking like, okay, I got to stay on point, got to finish this ceremony, whatever. And so at the end of the whole ceremony portion of it, she pulled the photographer to the side, told him like, hey, don't take any pictures of her, ignore her for the rest of the evening, make sure that she doesn't show up in any of my pictures. She says it's been 2 weeks. She has not returned the girl's phone calls, but she's gotten messages from the girl saying that, not apologizing, just saying, "Oh, you wouldn't have believed your face. I can't believe you are taking this so seriously, and it was just a prank." What do you guys think of that situation, and do you think there's any way for her to salvage this relationship with this so-called friend that was her bridesmaid that played this prank?
Hell no, because first of all, when the fuck you think is a prank? A prank is anywhere something that you should do on my wedding day. Mm-hmm. Not ever in the history should you be doing a prank on any bride or groom on their wedding day, unless it's something fun and lighthearted, not something. I don't even think then, but right. Definitely in this case, absolutely not. She told you what she wanted to wear, and you just went against the grain, and you thought it was funny. Like, I would have been the same way. Don't take no. She better not show up not a piece of picture.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a piece of the fucking picture.
Right.
And when she try to get in the picture, you tell her to get her ass out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing we could say to each other. She should have been blocked. I wouldn't even been getting the messages. Like, block. You wouldn't have seen me on nothing. You would have seen me on somebody else's page sharing stuff, but you wouldn't have seen any of this on there, because what type of time you on?
Right.
This is their important special day, and that's what she asked you to do. And you decided that you wanted to do a prank. No, you're not my friend. You don't know me that well, and that's not a fucking prank. That's a fucking problem. You're a hater. So no, we can't salvage shit, because you chose the one day that mattered to me. And as a woman, know that the wedding matters to the bride. Right. Why would you ever? It's not like one of them pranks where it's like a flash mob on a dance floor and they done made this choreographed dance and it's something special for you and your husband because it's one of y'all songs y'all like. That's very different than you showing up in the color that I did. I not specifically asked everybody, not just your black ass or whatever.
Right.
I've told everybody to show up in all black, and you thought it would be a prank to do that. You're no friend of mine. You're an enemy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Dane.
She's an idiot. I know I got my tism. I got my spots where I'm like a complete doofus or whatever, but even I know better. So it's just like, you don't play with somebody's special day. You don't play with special events. You don't play with weddings, deaths, anniversaries, births of children. You just don't do certain things at a certain time. Like, there's a time and place for everything. And that was not the time or place. A memory that's going to last forever.
Right.
And she's taking pictures. That's pictures going to last forever. You're like, oh, who's that woman in a red dress? Nobody wants to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just some idiot that we had that was a friend of mine. No, she's not going to be a memory.
That part, not in that pizza picture.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. I mean, me, myself, personally, I don't know if I would have held it together. I'd have been like, "Oh no, you got to go!" Like,
definitely, because I would have had
her their ass out. Like, you weren't gonna stay at this wedding. You're not about to eat my food. You're not about to breathe my air. Get out! Like, you got to go. You got to go. And me as the groom,
walk down the aisle, like,
I was gonna say that.
Security, get her ass the fuck about it. By the time I get to the front, she better not be anywhere in sight.
Exactly.
If she call the commotion, call the cops.
Right. Exactly.
If I was a groom, I would have told her, stop the music, lady, out.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, my husband better know.
Groom, I definitely would have been like, no, you got to go. Like, this is unacceptable. This is not funny. There's nothing funny about this. Get your ass out of here. Like, that would have been the end of that friendship. I'd be like, yeah, your homegirl's on some shit. Like, yeah, no, they had to go. Like, this.
I would give her a chance. Hey, go change now.
No,
I wouldn't even got her a chance.
You would have got a lick a chance. You would have got a lick a chance to get the fuck out.
Right. That's it.
You would have got a chance to walk out on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, no, because I wouldn't even want my wife to see that walking down the aisle. I'd have been
that
like,
part.
Nope,
that's what I'm saying, Willie.
Yeah, no, I'd have been like, no, you got to go. Like, no, you're not about to sit here and ruin our wedding. No, like that because, like you said, Sonny, at this point, you the enemy. You did this on purpose to try to, grandstand or whatever you thought you was doing. Even if you thought it was a prank, if you thought it was a prank, you're apparently not my friend. No, get out. No.
She could have showed up in any color. It didn't matter. You was wrong.
Exactly.
I would have to sit down with one of my boys, but
fuck out of here.
Yeah, one of the groomsmen would have to sit down to even it out, but guys don't care. So he was like, "All right, cool."
Right. Yep. No. I'd be like, "No, that's it. your position is filled. You got to go. You got to go." Yeah. No, that would have been unacceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah. There's no place, like you said, Sonny. There's no place for pranks, for jokes, any of that. Like you said, unless it's something super lighthearted and more like, oh no, like we're doing this, but we're doing this for you. And I'm sure at this point it's be something like not during the ceremony or not getting in the way, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, I don't see a problem with, like you said, the surprise choreography. I'm trying to remember. It was a video. I remember people sending around where it was like the bridesmaids all got out and did this whole dance. I remember the one where the husband turned out he acted like he couldn't dance the whole time, and then he did a whole routine before, like that. That's cool.
That's cool.
But, like you sitting up here trying to ruin the wedding? No.
Yeah,
that's
go,
unacceptable.
bro.
That's unacceptable. Yeah. I mean, I was talking to my wife about that. Like, there's certain things where I would definitely check in with her. That's one of them things I wouldn't have to check. I'd just be like, nah, you're not about to sit here and upset my wife. You're not about to sit here and piss us off. No, you gotta get up out of here. So it's a wrap on that. So yeah. But people will try it. People will try things, and then think they can hide under pranks or doing look like no. Save that for your Instagram. Don't do that here.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I think I would stop soon as I saw her. Like, bitch. Before I walk out security, get that girl up out of there before I get to the front of that altar. She better.
I hope they took pictures before.
They might have. I don't know. I just know that.
I mean, that's the only thing great afterwards. Having photos. I mean, that's the only saving grace for having photos before. That way, nobody else would know that something happened during the wedding.
Exactly.
That's wild.
But that's still
I probably would have said something mid walking out. Get her ass the fuck up out of here. Sorry, right. Jesus. I'm listen. I'm work in progress. That's wild.
That was super wild. Super wild.
Yeah. See, this is reason that you might get shot. I don't know.
but this goes back to like this post I saw.
Hold on. Let me PSA. I was joking. I was not to be taken seriously. No one should get shot or harmed because of that. But you definitely can get physically. You got two choices: to walk out on your own or be physically removed by some type of security or police presence.
Right, exactly.
Sonny's views don't reflect the views.
It was a joke. I was not serious. I need that to be clear.
Right.
Yeah, not condone.
That's the thing. I think this goes back to a post somebody had just made. This one lady was talking about. Well, she was talking about invites causing this issue, but I think it just in general that there's a lot of situations that can end friendships, that can end relationships with family. And weddings is one of them. It could be not getting invited and then having a problem with that, or having an issue with somebody because of how they're acting during their whole wedding preparation. It could be not getting the position you want in the wedding, that kind of stuff. There's so many situations that come up and can cause tension and breakdowns in relationships during a wedding. And this one is just like you're bringing this upon yourself. So you deserve it.
Follow the dress code. Don't wear white to somebody's wedding unless they specifically say you can wear white.
Right.
But even wearing white is frowned upon. Yep. And just don't be like I remember I watched the clip. The girl was at the wedding. She was so drunk she spilled her red wine on the bride's dress.
Oh, are you serious?
I think for me, I probably would have socked you with a 2-piece and a biscuit.
Right.
Because you just messed up my wedding dress. Like that's like you're to the point where you're that drunk that you don't have the wherewithal to not be around me with any type of colored situation that you drop it on me, and then like, what are you trying to do? Because you can't, like, depending on what kind of dress it is, it's not an easy remove.
Right. Not at all. Yeah, you just can't wipe that off.
Yeah, like it's just
not enough bleach. Not enough bleach.
Yeah, this is why it will be like, this is so many, like you said, Willie, so many things can go wrong at a wedding, and some people can be in their feelings, and they're like, I'm a strong believer, if you feel a way about me, don't come.
Right.
If you feel a way about something and we didn't have a conversation before, don't come to my wedding on no bullshit. Because if you know me, if anybody knows me, I have no problem with removing folks.
And my thing too is the aftermath of it too, you know, because like in my situation, I had a very small guest list, mainly because we had a venue where we had a budget and we couldn't invite 150, 200 people each, you know, and so it was like, you know, we had our restrictions, and so I felt like it was best to invite the people who were closest to me, not people who I might have saw 20 years ago, or people who, you know, I know after this wedding I'm never going to see them again, you know. So I felt like it was like I want to make space for the people who I know matter the most, you know, at this point in my life. And you know, I definitely got some backlash on that. I know my wife, you know, had to deal with some of that as well on her side. It's just one of those things where it's like people don't understand that nowadays weddings cost money. You know, it's not our fault that, you know, we don't have $100,000 to spend on a wedding. You know, if you want to go so bad, come spend $100,000 on so we can do it. But other than that, you know, don't worry about who was there and who wasn't there. It's like, hey, it's all love. I not that I don't love you. It's just that if I don't have that relationship, what else I'm going to do? I can't invite 400 people, you know, to a wedding.
Hey,
so
can I say something?
More power to them. And, you know, if that's how they want to spend their money, like I'm trying to start a life here. You know, I got other bigger things I got to do. I'm not about to spend, you know, $150,000 on a wedding. It's just not me, you know. So
hey, I want to say something about Willie's wedding. Man, that mug was hype. Oh, I'll have some fun. I'm gonna rub it in those haters' faces. So yeah, y'all should have been there. Oops.
No, you shouldn't have. I couldn't afford it. Sorry, couldn't afford it.
No, but that's the thing. Like, people really be taking that shit to the heart, and it's like, like for me, it got to be the people that love us and that want to share in our happiness, and then sometimes that's not everybody.
Right.
And it's not that. It's
or even and even if you love me, understand that I'm not doing this out of spite, and that right. There's reasons, and if one of my reasons is I need to keep this, like, I mean, to be honest, I had a family member get upset because they weren't invited. My thing is, this was the same family member that has been to nothing that we've invited them to for the last 5 years. Like, what was the point, you know? And
they want to be married,
right? And my thing is too, like I said, is like I invited the people who were closest, and you know, not to say that, you know, that makes them more important to you, but they also are more important to you. For me, at this point in my life, I see them all the time. I deal with them all the time. When we do things, they come. When they do things, I go. Whatever the case may be. You know, it was so funny. My wife mentioned something about like, you know, are these people who would even invite you to something important to them? And it's like, no, I haven't even heard from them when they've had.
We all got them people that only invite us. We got them people that invite us because they want to give.
Right.
You know,
right. Yeah, you got that.
Because they just want to give. They're not like you don't get invited to like birthdays or like certain birthday parties. You get invited to something where you got to spend a chunk of money, right? You got those people that invite you to that. They don't want to invite you to shit else. But when it comes to you spending $100, they want to invite you.
Right.
Like, you don't, even if I got it, I still, no. That's why I said for me, if I ever was to get married, hopefully, I don't want people coming just to come. I want people that come that like support what we got going on, and that like is around us in this time, not just Joe Schmo I ain't seen in 6 years. That's not
right.
You're not coming, and like family included. Like, I love you, but all y'all not gonna be able to come. Especially if I find somebody, or I happen to have somebody that has a bigger family than me. We got to figure this out.
Well, that's the situation I was in. You know, my wife's family is much bigger than mine, and we still got the same number of invites that we can do. I can't get 50 invites out of the 100. I can't do 50-50 and she's got 300 people she's got to whittle down, and I got 100 that I got to whittle down. I'd rather go ahead and say you take my 100 and whittle it down to 35 versus try to force her to whittle down 300 people down to 50.
That's like discussions now. Like, listen, if we do this, what's about to happen? Because we both got big families.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that where people have that situation where they both got big families, but you also got to be like, you know what, who do we really deal with on a day-to-day? It's like, I love great aunt Gladys, but great aunt Gladys hasn't seen me since I was 2 years old, like, and I don't talk to great aunt Gladys ever in life. Sorry, I can't invite great aunt Gladys. I go.
Understand. Sorry, go ahead.
And there's other opportunities to hang out with great aunt Gladys. I'm sure family reunion is coming. We can do that.
I got backlash for my anniversary, my 10 year. The one you came to? Yeah, the one you came to. Yeah, some aunts felt some type of way. I'm like, I don't talk to you. You don't call. Like, I'm not mad at you, but I'm on a budget. This is a 10-year thing. People that's been in my corner for that last 10 years with me and my wife, we're inviting them first.
Right.
Then I'm like, oh. Yeah, some people couldn't make the cut. It's like, I'm not mad at you.
That I don't talk to on the basis. It pop in once in one I don't see it all. She's living her life. Other one pops in once in the blue. Like, what I like saying, hey, can you? No, I don't even. Look, my dad would be lucky to be invited. Like,
right.
That's only because it's dad.
Exactly.
The problem is that
you're not walking down the aisle, but you could come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the problem is when they try to put it back on you, like I did something wrong. Like you don't talk to me either. So
it's a mutual not talking.
I mean, the
phone works both ways. For sure. The phone works both ways.
So I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I love you, but I invited Will. I invited Will. He made fun of me. Like, you sure you good? You good? Because I had bought my wife a 10-year upgrade her wedding ring after 10 years.
Hey,
after 10 years. Dope. So I'm like,
that's what's up.
So I was there. I was nervous. So it's like I was doing it all over again.
Yeah.
For sure.
Little toot.
All right. Well, that's a great show for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when you can see us here. And then make sure you join the conversation group over at facebook.com/group/GFT Join the Conversation. Make sure you do that. Got great topics going on over there as well. Hit up our Creator-Spring account over at gftradio.creator-spring.com for accessories, apparel, and more. Make sure you go to our website, gftradioshow.com, for all of our links to our socials and to our group page as well. And listen free on demand at your favorite audio podcast platform, or watch free video replays here on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Sonny, tell the folks where they can find you.
You can find me because Zay sees me, so he wants to participate in the ICU game tonight. But it's your girl Sunny. I am Sunny _D, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Threads. I will be doing a House of Dragons review. Probably tomorrow. I'll post it to my TikTok and everywhere else. Go visit Main Character Energy Pod _pod on Instagram, and unreservedlyme.com is my website.
All right, for sure. Dame.
You can find me at Another Level Up on Instagram, Shinlord21 on Xbox, Twitch Network, and Facebook. And you also find me on the N7 Network, N7 Crew. I'm sorry, the N7 Crew. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. No, not Snapchat. TikTok. That's it.
For sure. And it's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Make sure you find me everywhere at Willie Styles on IG, Threads, and Twitter. Mama named it Twitter. I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. Willie.Styles on Snapchat and TikTok. Visit me over at stylesradio.com for all the hot tracks that I'm listening to. WillieStyles.info for all my links. And yes, there will be inappropriate music over there, so make sure you go listen. And shout out to Chevy. If you guys remember, Chevy used to do the reviews with me, the Styles and Chevy reviews.
Yes.
Shout out to Chevy. It was her birthday this past weekend. Happy birthday to Chevy. Yes, happy birthday. And hopefully we can get her back on the show soon. But yeah, other than that, make sure you guys get at us, GFTradioshow.com. And until next time,
wait.
What?
I gotta do this real quick. Happy anniversary to my wife after 13 years, coming up this Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she still like you?
She still like you after 13 years?
Still here.
There we go.
All right,
happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, guys. Yes.
All right, we are.
Yo, it's your boy Dame here.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sunny D.
Yo, it's your boy Smooth from the GFT Radio Network.
What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building.
Join us Mondays at 10 p.m. live on Twitch, YouTube, and our Facebook. And if you miss us, don't worry. You can catch it on our website, GFTradioshow.com. And if you feel like talking to us every day, join our Facebook group.
At Join the Conversation, the group where you can discuss all kinds of topics.
Catch me also, Fans Respected, Dope Sports Show. Holla at your boy.
You can cop some merchandise over at our store, teespring.com/stores/GFT Radio. You can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, masks, and even more.
Next time on GFT Radio, what are we talking about? Join the conversation to find out.
Make sure you get at us on GFTradioshow.com for all of our audio and video playbacks, as well as links to all of our social media sites.